Last weblog I made, I think I was in Los Angeles. Well, I'm back in Dallas now, and let me explain to you why. LA is not for everybody, and in fact, it's a bad fit for a lot of people. So unless you're like 18 to 20 and you're just wanting to go out there and live like a destitute person for a good 10 years, you probably don't want to go to LA. Everybody in LA will tell you you need to move to LA, but it's really a risky move, well beyond anything that you may have considered it to be. First things first, it is damn near impossible to get a regular working job there. I had over a decade of experience bartending and waiting tables, and I could not get one of those jobs to save my life. The closest that I got was I got called back for a second interview at the Melting Pot in Pasadena, and it was between me and one other girl, and if you're a dude, girl's gonna beat you almost every time unless you are way prettier than she is. So there's that. So if you don't have a survival job, you're not going to last very long out there at all. While you're out there, you have things to contend with, like if you want to get an agent or a manager, you're going to need to be in classes, and you're going to need to attend workshops. Classes usually run anywhere from $25 to $50 a week. They can be higher than that depending on if you have a celebrity teacher or whatnot, but I went to a Meisner class for a good couple of months or something, and that was completely different. It was very frustrating because I've never done Meisner before, and it's not typically the style of acting that I like to do. I do see its merit, but it's just not, it's not for me. I'm from the Harrison Ford process, or the trying to think, the method of, just like kids, you go out and pretend. And I can get into and out of those characters easily. I don't need to go spend a day or a week living out on the gutters to play a homeless person. I fully believe it's within my realm as an actor to be able to portray that without having to go and experience it myself. That's not to say that it doesn't help others. Neighbors' kids are driving me batshit today. Sorry about that background noise. Workshops. In Los Angeles, you have to go see casting directors' workshops. Now, a workshop sounds like you're going there to learn things from casting directors. You're not really learning anything from these casting directors so much as you are kind of just showing up, and you pay them to kind of listen to you audition. They take your headshot and that's it. You go home, they throw your headshot away. You need to go see that casting director usually no less than 5 times before they start remembering you. Now, keep in mind, you're paying anywhere from $20 to $50 each time you go and visit with one of these casting directors. So couple of $100 to almost $1,000 later, this casting director may remember you. Now keep in mind, this is one casting director. One out of thousands out in LA that you need to go and see regularly for them to start remembering you. Also, when you are not in those classes or workshops or working, you're going to be getting phone calls because those casting directors have either tossed your resume and a headshot in the trash, and some vultures have scooped in and dumpster dived and grabbed all of these things, and you're constantly getting phone calls and solicitations through your email and stuff like that. You're going to be hit with scam artists all the time. Again, I want to go back to my first point of, unless you're ready to spend a good 5 to 10 years out there getting next to nothing or really crappy little no pay, very low pay type jobs that are probably not going to do much for you, don't go to LA. Don't go to LA unless you have to. Work in your smaller markets. If you can, get your agent to send you out video auditions to those other markets, because that's going to be probably your best bet. Now, that's not to say that lightning can't strike, and if you do move to LA, you can't just get picked up right off the bat. That can happen, but it's not likely to. And I'm not trying to pee in your Cheerios here. I'm just trying to give you a little shot of realism. That's all I've got for you in this one. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will be making another one of these soon. Until next time, this is Chad. Peace out.